Welcome to probably the last episode or two. I hope so. I'll get the hell out of here. Whee! Almost done, can you imagine? Out of this world, baby. I get to put my little head down and go, and play a video game that's fun. That doesn't take up my full screen. I honestly think that the fact that this is full screen is like the biggest problem. I can't resize this to 720. And the reason that's a problem is that means I can't keep my Bandicam in view. File sizes get real big. There's a lot about it I don't like. No, wait, it's like this level and then two more, right? Oh, god darn it. God diddly on it. Like what, two more of that? Just a few more of those. God diddly arn it. Why is everything missing nowadays? I'm not here to fight you guys now that I think about it. I'm gonna go over here. Apparently, the reason I actually got, like, to around this part. I got really far into the game. I don't know why my save file is, like, baby percentages. Do you know? I bet you he knows. He just doesn't want to tell me. Just does not feel like telling me. You've done this like 8 trillion times! What is with the go to the place? By the way, there's a locked door in the way. It's not even anywhere interesting. The fuck is... What is with this game? Like, what is going on with it? I honestly don't know if I can trust these people to make a good threequel. Wow, you use exactly the same animation as the Spectres do, don't you? You know, he's got that one right at least. You are annoying. Definitely have to take more health boosters if I'm gonna go on a hard mode on this.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that zing. What's going on, buddy?
Hello, Lowang. How's Comico faring inside that cesspool you call a brain?
It's great. Except for the part where I hate my existence every second of the day.
She says she's learned to enjoy it.
Surprising, but I'm glad to hear it. Please treat her with care. She's the only member of my family who is worth anything.
Have you been able to locate her body?
I have, but they've been moving it daily, sometimes hourly. Let me see where they have it today. Oh.
Again, the subtitles are a little too luxurious.
You may have a fight on your hands.
Keep searching for the body. I'll take care of these guys.
Why does Zilla trust you when Again, I've been like, let's take care of this.
Whew. Now that was invigorating. Any luck finding that body?
Yes, I'll have the location.
At this point,
shortly.
why does anyone
him
even
about the
fight
gates.
Lo Wang?
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask you. Were you there the first time the gates were sealed? What happened?
Ah, now there's a tale. It all began 12 eons ago when
Can you give us the 30-second version?
you mortals have no attention spans.
We like have to go and save the world and stuff.
Very well. All energy in the Shadow Realm is derived from the chaotic forces of the Void. But, unadulterated, those forces subsume us to their primordial
Someone really
thoughts.
used the thesaurus instead of
That
having
is
these people
why
talk
Enra lost our
consistently.
war against the forces of chaos to wrest back control. The battle raged for centuries until my armies prevailed, pushing chaos into abeyance. Hoji then constructed a powerful set of enchanted gates to contain them. And Mezu sealed them with a ritual, using the only thing we had that was
Also, someone's actually
powerful
called
enough.
Hoji.
Gozu's farts?
Amiona's soul.
I thought she was just...
Probably smells worse.
The trouble was, we still needed the energy from beyond the gates to power our world. But now it had
I
to
thought the
flow
tears
through
were like an
our
actual source of
put it
power.
an immense strain on her, hence the tears.
Which became your fuel.
Yes, it is shocking to think about it now. Might have worked had we been modest in our use of it. Instead, Enra, Mezu, even Hoji used the power of Amiona's reign to fuel their desires, building monuments to their own greatness. Then, to protect the flow of energy, they isolated her. Loneliness and sorrow slowly drove her mad. Hoji and Enra's death seems to have pushed her past the brink. Hence her recent behavior.
You mean the sex tape or the trying to destroy the universe?
Both. Here, Block B. That's where they're holding the body today. Good luck, dear boy. Don't go and get yourself killed. Now, if you'll excuse me, my public needs me.
I always appreciate games that put the important plot dump just in the middle of nowhere. We like to call that great writing. Great writing. I need a minute. I need a minute. I need to eat. I'm just... I don't get 5 seconds before I find a new thing to get angry over. Why, thank you. My mental health is absolutely garbage.
Oh, what a lovely day. First, I find out that the family I never knew I had are a pack of egomaniacal supernatural lunatics. Now I get to go see the boss who betrayed me and killed my master.
We have work to do.
He screwed you over too, you know.
But Zilla's a businessman. He's predictable. We work with that. Amiona is in a whole different league. There's nothing more dangerous than someone with nothing to lose.
Zilla has been conducting biological experiments on humans. On me. He's a monster.
It's always the little things. What the hell am I even doing here? Gosh darn, why does it always feel like you have way more going on than you do? Stop it. I've had a bad day. I'm about to finally wrap this up.
Unless you call Zing and have him open the door.
Unless I did that indeed. Hey, Zing.
You Wang.
Hey, that's my line.
Good artist borrow. Great artist steal.
Hey, can you give me a hand getting in the building here? I left my key in my other pants.
You have other pants? Fancy. Okay.
Wait, you're supposed to be red? Man, his environment really steals him of whatever makes him
Thanks,
unique.
buddy. You always keep me ahead of the game.
You are lucky I have a sense of humor.
Why the holographics? I love how they freak out when I get close, though. That's pretty cool. Well, let's take the stairs down to the evil death basement. You know, that's a smart and sensible thing to do. They even keep their checkpoint statues down here.
Oh, look! There you are!
Do you have any idea how weird it is to see myself like this?
You're beautiful.
30-foot tall monstrosity. I'm actually a little jealous.
Come on, there's no time to lose. The only
There's
way
no
in
time
there
to
is
waste,
through
as
Zilla's
Superman once
office.
said.
We'll need a key card.
You been there before?
This is my old stomping ground, sweetie. Oh crap, that sounded like you, didn't it?
It kinda did. Never do that again.
I promise.
I upgraded the range on this, and so far pretty impressed. Anyway, I'll get my vanish kills one way or another. This is not an elevator, unless I guess you put your card in and it's like, oh, we're gonna go here. Seems easy to intercept though. Really? We're just gonna march on over to Orochizilla.
Loang, I thought I smelled comic books and hand
You sound way
lotion.
younger, and also
You
your
lost a
arm's still an
hand
arm.
the last time we met Zilla. I don't recommend testing me again.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. An old man like me is no match for the mighty Loang.
I got a question.
But I'm
Do
curious.
the black tears still work?
what's
Because the
your
black tears made
angle
him stronger,
here?
or was that the Nobutsu
Why
Kage or
have you
something? I don't
come
know.
for this monstrosity?
Hey, everyone else seems to wanna. I just wanted to hang with the cool kids.
Turn back, Loang. She is beyond help now. There was a time when I thought this poor thing might be my greatest achievement. But alas, it appears she did not have the inner fortitude.
Throw another corpse on the slag heap of progress?
Progress requires sacrifice.
Sure, just not by you.
I am humanity's last best hope. I am all that stands between us and oblivion.
Why do
My
you
methods
show up
might be
now at the end of
reckless,
the game
but I
instead of
assure you,
earlier or with...
under the
Like, I guess he's on the
circumstances, they
TV
are
screens, but he's
vital.
like a background
That's
element at
fucking
best.
great. I'll just grab my corpse shovel.
When the gates fall, the soldiers of Project Hope will be the only thing that can save us. You would have made an excellent candidate yourself. A little headstrong, perhaps, but I have a chi chip that can fix that.
I die first.
If you insist.
Again? I mean, hey, you know, if it works, why not do the same trick twice? He resists everything except raw strength. Get over here, sir.
Not in the face.
You know, I don't really care all that much. There we go. Hey, I'm reloading here, brocos.
Killing you guys is wrong. I don't want to.
Are you dropping shit? Are you like just dropping random garbage? Why are you like that, dude? You're letting a guy with an axe beat the crap out of you. What is Lo Wang made of? What did Hoji do to this man? Is he in there or what? Or did he follow the Kokuyama twins? Not being an utter idiot about it. Hey, first news story achievement.
Stop meeting like this. Hey, I know. Want to go out together? This shithole never appreciated us anyway.
Cynicism is the refuge of the morally.
Why are you the sidekick in the
If
sequel?
you had a single ounce of integrity in your bones.
Oh, there are my two little lovebirds.
Amiona, what the?
Your animus against each other is futile, but I do understand how exciting it must
Why
be.
is she here?
Spare us the psychobabble, please.
Your reliance on violence betrays your inability to process the emotional truth of your situation.
Throw your dictionary out and just
Emotional truth.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. of you.
Looks like someone got into Mommy's medicine.
That's not how Jinx works.
That's the master alarm. The body's containment cell has been breached.
Oh yes, my followers are quite devoted. They were only too happy to volunteer for Project Hope. As I'm sure you can imagine, the
Why are
cheat
you
sheets put in
doing
their
this? You
heads
are
were
I mean, I
quite
guess
simple
she's an
for me
immortal.
to
She
take
can't be
control
killed
of.
by conventional means, so...
In any event,
Unless that
my
went away, like the
goal-
Nobutsu Kage, kind of a big deal.
Men are freeing the body now.
This sounds
I kind of...
bad.
Your struggles with one another are at an end. And you can give in to the attraction that has driven it this whole time.
Attraction to this
I just
idiot?
like how loud her
Oh,
heels are.
assuredly. It
They
is
really
only
detract.
natural to be drawn helplessly to your opposite. That energy is the creative engine behind all life.
Your
in the
heels are as loud as
universe.
your voice, lady.
From teen romance to black holes.
That's also absurd and not how that works at all.
So rejoice. You need no longer fight the one you most desire. The object of your quarrel is out of your hands, and you are free to spend the end of the world in one another's arms.
You know, the story almost works now that we know that she just went mad.
Killed all your gods.
All of them?
I was on a roll.
I'm afraid
Yeah, to be
this is
fair, you should
merely
probably hold some back.
projection, Orochi. I am with the body now. In moments, I will be one with the creature. Then I will fulfill
You get to keep
my
the collar.
destiny and finally take my rest.
You know, you could have just touched the Nobutsu Kage when it was there, lady.
Wish me luck.
Would have been way
Gozu,
faster.
dear, are you ready to perform
I like
the
how
ritual?
Gozu's still on board with this.
This is awkward.
Will you let go of me?
Not before you kiss me, you fool.
Urgh. We've got to get out to the gates. I can have a transport here in a few minutes.
That won't be necessary. I have a faster method.
Fine.
Oh, there's a sign in the
I'll meet you
background.
there. Don't do anything rash before I arrive.
Who, me? Little old me?
Here. We're on the same side now. You should take this. It is imbued with the latest G technology. It could make the difference in defeating the body.
You old softy. Is this payback for not making me employee of the month?
Get out of here!
Wow, it's a person with actual emotion that isn't sarcasm. Wow, that cutscene worked. I feel like that cutscene would have worked better if we'd spent more time establishing literally anything. But you know, that's not bad. I think I'm gonna give you a C minus. It's a passing grade. It's a passing grade. The teacher's not mad at you. Anyway, we got, I think, considered the best melee weapon in the game. Doesn't get blocked. Unfortunately, I don't have a slot for it. So we'll figure that out later. What do I get in terms of missions? Are there any back at Calamity? Yoink. No side missions. Let's just keep going then. Oh, this is the final mission. Oh, that's nuts. Wow. I'm about to beat the game, as Rock always like to say. Grip of darkness. Alone in the dark. It's that weird one for the Xbox, which is close your eyes as a game mechanic. Which was kind of neat. You close your eyes, you can see special things. That was kind of neat. As an idea, at least.
I'm on my way, Lo Wang. Hold her off until I get there.
Yes, sir. Captain Ahab, sir.
Can you just resist the temptation to destroy the world for 5 minutes?
Oh, but I so love a good apocalypse.
The survival of our species hangs in the balance, you feckless idiotic.
Don't forget immature.
Do not do anything drastic until we arrive.
What's that? You're breaking up. Asshole.
I can still hear you.
I know. Bye, sweetie.
Oh my god, someone is actually having fun in a conversation, and it's not just at the expense of someone else's dumb little moment. Oh, if they fire everyone but the guy who wrote that, and like that one other time I thought the plot might have been good, I think this game might be good.
No way!
Would go a long way, at least.
Amiona has occupied the body.
Oh, was that the giant beast I saw trying to destroy humanity? Small world.
When Gazu transferred her soul into it, the strain caused it to mutate.
Let me guess, she's that lady from... What's her name again?
Oh,
Quelaag?
wonderful.
And she's been drinking all the black rain she can reach. She may already be strong enough to destroy the gates.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think this bachelorette party has gotten out of hand. You think Smith's antidote will even work on her?
It's the only option. Subdue her and administer the cure. If it works, I will place Kamiko's soul back into her body. Then I can use Kamiko for the sealing rite.
Use me for... That's his plan?
Hey, Mezu, this sealing business, is that something Kamiko will, you know, survive?
That's none of your concern.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Let me guess, no gift on Father's Day this year?
Go!
I'll be honest. The writing as a whole kind of comes together now that it bothers to explain anything instead of just talking sarcastically.
Fascist prick. I'll stop the body, but I'm not giving it to fucking Mezu.
Is it me or are you growing a conscience?
Hey, just don't tell anyone.
He grew up conscious in the last game when he showed remorse for what he did to Hoji, or at the very least was sad about it.
Holy smokes! Look!
Oh no, it's Witch Quelaag! The boss that a lot of people are like, what the fuck, is that a booby lady? The answer is no. That's not a booby lady, it's a spider. Who just happens to have the Sphinx parts of a booby lady.
Stop yelling! In my fucking head!
God, I got carried away. Is this better? Okay, let's go get my body back.
Excuse me, what is this song? I'm not happy with the fact that it's using... Like, your end song should not be that. Get out of here, video game. Your end song should not be some licensed music. Well, I mean, I guess there's a couple of songs where that's okay, but you should avoid it. Like, come on, man. You got a leitmotif. Use the leitmotif, please. Also, use this sound that will get me in trouble. None of these weapons are good for this. Oh, this maybe. But to be fair, like, most things run at you, so... Why not take the weapon that makes the most sense in that context?
What's up? Oh, hello, new ammo friends. You ready to kill some people? Little bug wants to play?
Warrior. Excuse me, lady. I'm trying to loot things.
Oh, man, yeah! That's it! She's down!
I would have loved it if there's a game where the end game where you lose if you decide to loot the place. Just because it makes sense, you know. Where the hell do we put this?
Quickly, put the preparation on your sword.
That's it? That's the final boss?
Here goes.
Really?
Thank you.
Thank me. For what?
Killing me.
Who says I'm going to kill you?
Quickly! The body is dying. We must get Kamiko into it before it's too late.
Oh, this is such a nerd.
Leave my daughter's body! Very well. Then I will extract...
No, that's Hoji's magic trick.
Kill her, now. Before my father can doom her and trap me.
I guess, since he had the Noble Tsurikage install the full certain, etc., it's possible they could have made something that can do the same, or it's a corruption or something.
You would accomplish something.
Is this a party or a funeral? Why the long faces?
Uncle Zing?
What's going on here?
I was attempting to reseal the gates. but this peon has destroyed my best efforts.
Oh, yeah, the suit's gone
and
too.
very likely doomed us all.
I just wanted to pet the rabbits, George.
You impetuous fool!
The situation does sound a tad bleak.
There is another way. This place is a soul well, is it not?
It is.
Rather than sealing the gates closed with my sacrifice, let us seal them open with my living soul.
Open.
Utter nonsense.
I would love if more people just phase through her because she's not really there.
Gates, not walls, brother. Perhaps we should align them to their purpose.
This world will not survive.
This world will change, but it will go on. I was born of this energy, and I can bend it to my will.
Does Orochi have any idea what's going on other than Wang talking fancy?
It's what I was born to do.
Again, it's hard to take characters seriously when they just talk.
I will not be party to this madness.
Sometimes madness is the only course open to us. I will help you, child.
You're ahead.
You all packed?
I try to travel light. Thank you, Lo.
Yeah, you travel light in an
You've
awful
been a good
outfit.
friend to me, and a worthy partner.
Give 'em hell, okay?
You can rely
Like,
on
just
it.
put like a skirt or something. Because it just looks like you're walking around in a Zentai suit, at best. So, can they see her? Because Zing's clearly looking at something. Make a dragon appear and fuck everything up. This guy was waiting behind there for way too long, I think. Or that's her? Man, she got the best side of this deal. Got to be a big old dragon. I'll be honest, that kind of bullshit ending is what this game deserves. That is what this game deserves. No nice, smooth ending with an emotional climax, just sequel bait. Wow, this game is a unique kind of garbage. I'll be honest. Oh, I love that they put a stripe through the L so that you can tell it's an L, even though it's looks like an I. Capital I, that is. Yeah, my problem with this game is just that the writing is god-awful. The gameplay loop is not integrated at all. The surrounding loot and shooting is completely redundant. Like, here's the thing, right? Here's the one thing that makes Borderlands' looting shooting actually kind of work. It is a game about a capitalist world where there are too many guns around. The guns being all over the place kind of makes sense from a lore perspective. It's a world of lots of bounty hunters, lots of whom got killed and left their shit around. It makes sense. Why is there random jewels everywhere? Just like Jim Sterling goes. No, excuse me, Stephanie Sterling. I guess, is the character still called Jim Sterling? Point is, whoever runs that channel right now, whatever I should be calling the person who did the jewels thing when they raised their hat and jewels came falling out. That was great. That was a great joke. Thank you. I love it. But that's kind of what this game has going against it. Why are there jewels? And why are people putting Stephanie Sterling's gems in these chests? Is a thing this game doesn't explain. The fortune cookies made sense because it was Earth. And now it's like, they're still around after all these years? I've had fortune cookies. They're fine. I don't imagine they keep well. Especially outside of their wrappers. But nothing in this game is integrated with anything else. The gameplay barely aligns with the game. Barely aligns with the core gameplay loop. And okay, let's put it like this. The core gameplay loop barely aligns with the overarching metagame. The overarching metagame and the gameplay barely align with the plot. There's so much disjointment. It just doesn't work. The hub doesn't align with anything. It's like every layer kind of works, but the hub would have been better if there's just random NPCs you can talk to and you slowly get to know them and Larry has more lines and they're just random stuff like, oh, you went on that mission there. Ah, guess good job on that. At least gives the mission some context and goes like, hey, Larry, nice to see you. What you got to say this time? You know, build some rapport with the characters. But there's nothing. People pop in and out like a Shakespearean play. They show up when they have to, and they leave when they're no longer needed. And that's all they get to do. There's no humanity, no interesting writing. It's just, I'm an asshole. I say asshole things. The other guy's like, I'm also an asshole. I also say mean things. And then, sarcastic remark, and tips his fedora at the camera. Like it's somehow fun to listen to people non-stop yell about things. There's no variety, really. At some point, someone must have realized that. I imagine this wasn't... whatever. Also, I figured this out a bit ago. Kamiko and Ammonia have the same... Oh, that's great. Oh my god, both of the storekeepers are the same voice! Oh, that's the best shit ever. I don't know why, but it just makes me giggle. The shopkeepers have the same voice. I think the reason this happened is people took the wrong thing away from the first game. The first game was great because the arsenal was but it worked well if you learned to live with it. But here there's no arsenal. There's just all this weird fitting of buttons and gems instead of just playing the game. Whereas the first game was play the game. Play the game. Play the game in the first one. And then in the second game, it's like, don't play the game. Go to a hub, to go to a loading screen, to pick up gems, to spend hours going through those gems. Then, once you're done going through all those gems, go to shops, figure things out. It just doesn't work. I'm not happy. I am, in a very special kind of way, frustrated. I want this. Apparently, I've been told that the highest orb collection requirement, might be this one, does not in fact include, something. It's not required for the big one. There's like more achievements than there. There's a lot of stuff here. Like, it really expected you to give a shit about the crafting system, even though it's completely useless. Anyway. Oh god! So what happens if I resume? Where does it poop me out? Does this even qualify for the higher level ones? We'll see as I play the game on the hardest difficulty one. That final boss just does not cut it, I think. What? You know, there's kind of a reason why in most games there's a little window that goes, hey, you know what? I got nothing better to do with my life, I guess. The money bundle. It's a melee weapon. Smack him. Oh, that's the heist game. Payday 2. What the dumbest weapon in the game? It doesn't cost anything? Even quainter. Quainter still. I hope that on New Game Plus, Orbs of Masamune drop organically, because that's kind of a thing I've missed. God dang it, I don't remember that thing has, like, movement speed reductions. Soul of the Tiger, with your ears mighty clean. Oof. I don't like how the co-op thing is, like, a pretty sizable portion of what you can get damage-wise, or at least, like, hit point-wise going on. I guess I got one more thing to do. I guess. Well, the hardest difficulty was because I'm stupid. Maybe I should upgrade my health a bit. I don't know. Like, the thing I'm constantly angry about is there is a good game here. There's polish to some level. Like, it's a C-. No, it's a D-. I hate it. Get this out of my face. But it's a D- in the regard. Rukin. I don't know what it's a D- in regard to. Nothing too noteworthy. How quaint that there's a skill upgrade like this beyond what the game expects you to do. Oh, that is the map. I don't know how to feel about this game. I still don't like it. I still think it's terrible, but I don't know. Somewhere deep down, there is something good in there. I got a question. I think you can go to most missions. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just need to figure out what I'm missing weapon-wise and then sort myself out. Oh, I've never really looked at the statue all that close. Huh.